Good evening, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of our FLP 360 training. If your hands are not too busy, please just let's know where you're joining us from. Let's know where you're joining us from so that we'll know exactly our scope and know how to make sure that each and every one here this evening gets value from this training. If your hands are not too busy, just on the chats, just let us know where you are joining us from. Let's know where you're joining us from so that we will know exactly our scope. It's important we know the people that we have so that we know exactly how to okay, from Abuja, thank you so much, Lola Day from Abeokuta, Okoyemi, you are welcome. Abuja, wow, we have Abuja here. Owen Brown, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Abuja. Like I said, if your team members are not here, when we say 5, we say it's 5. I know a lot of people expected us to come by 11, but we are sorry about that. But let's know where you're joining us from Port Harcourt. Okay, thank you so much for being part of this training. Yes, Mrs. Okoji, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Lagos. Now, like I said, we're going to go in straight and look at why we are here today. Before we do that, let me do a quick recap of what we have learned so far. On day one, we looked at how you can connect to contents, how you can connect to contents through the content channel, because this series of trainings are meant to help non-managers, that help non-managers so that they will know exactly the usefulness of FLP360 and how they can use the marketing tool aspect of FLP360 to generate more leads, to get more prospects, and to build their business. That's the main reason why we are doing this. So if you're joining us for the first time, it's good you know exactly what this training is meant to achieve. It's meant to achieve. We want it to be known that FLP360, it's not just a tool that is meant for managers. It's a tool that is meant for everybody in the business, and most especially non-managers can use this tool to actually build their business. And that is why for the past 3 weeks, our focus on FLP360 has been on the marketing tool. Like I always said, FLP360 will help you use your business data to strategically plan your business. However, non-managers don't have enough data because they don't have enough business data. So we really need to help them generate that data, and that will come as a result of the business that they can build via FLP360 using the marketing tool. So the first, on day one, we learned about how you can connect to different contents from different countries through the content channel. From there, we went to marketing tool and went to via shareable content, and we looked at how you can use the resource library, how you can simply use the resource library to generate content, small contents that you can begin to share, rather than employ the services of a graphic artist. FLP360 is there to help you with already made content. What you just need to do is to personalize it, and you'll be able to share it with your own contacts. So on day one, we also looked at the social streams. That you don't really need to bother yourself about what was posted on this different social media platform of different countries, when it was posted or whatever. FLP360 will help you gather all these resources in the social content stream so that you can share this content with your prospects or your customers as at when due. So it gives you that hub. It serves as that hub that you can use to share any form of resources in line with your business. And last week to be precise, we looked specifically on call to action, how you can create simple call to actions that can properly direct your prospects on what to do on the particular contents that you have posted. So today we are going to go one step. We're going to take it one step further, and we're going to look at landing pages. We're going to look at landing pages. So if you are following as usual, I want you to open your FLP360. I want you to open up your FLP360. Like I said, I've always said, FLP360 is meant for everybody. There is no way. If you know okay, let me ask at this point. If you know you practiced what we have taught so far, this is week 3. If you know that everything we've taught in week 1 and week 2, you tried it, you practiced it, can you just type yes? Let me see. If you know you tried it, can you just type yes? If you tried it, what we did in week 1 and what we did in week 2, if you tried to use it, can you just type yes? So that let's know whether you're actually following. Like I've always said, FLP360 is more of a practical class. It's not a presentation. It's not the normal presentation that you have the lecturer and student relationship. It's something that is hands-on. It's something that you need to try. It's something that if we say go to A, you go to A, because if you don't try it, you will not actually get it. I can tell you, you learn about an app by using it. You learn about an app by using it. You cannot be an expert. It's anything technology. You can't call yourself an expert if you don't use it, because in the next few months, those apps will be updated. And once they're updated and you don't try to use it, I tell you, you will struggle. You will struggle. So it is not like any other presentation that you will come and say, let me know. That is not what this presentation is all about. This presentation is hands-on. This presentation, that's why I'm going as slow as ever. It's hands-on. It's something you need to try. It's only a trial that will convince you. So nobody tried. Okay, try the first week, not available for the second week. Okay, yes, Mrs. Okulo. Yes, I know you've been following us since we started. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Somebody's asking, what is FLP360? At the end of the training, we'll be able to answer you, but it's a wonderful tool that we have that can help our forever business owners. It can help our forever business owners. So if you're a prospect, sincerely, I don't, unless you join today, that's when you'll be able to use this tool. So it's actually meant just for forever business owners. It's meant for forever business owners only. Okay, so let's start now. Once you sign up to FLP360, FLP360 avails you the opportunity to have unique websites specifically designed or structured to help you promote your business. These unique websites are what we call landing pages. These unique websites are what we call landing pages. And there are three conventional landing pages. They are conventional in the sense that yes, from those landing pages, you can create as many landing pages as you want. As many landing pages as you want. So let's just go straight into it so that you know how to do it. So on the carousel, on my left and on your right, just go to marketing tool, right? Shareable content, just come to landing pages. So when you click on landing pages, it will simply take you to this. It will take you to this. Now, if you're very, very active on FLP360, right? If you are active on FLP360, you will see your landing pages, both the ones published and the one not published. Now, these are the series of landing pages that I have. Of recent, the Home Office just added a lot of landing pages, and these landing pages are very, very specific, product-oriented landing pages. So gone are those days when you have a landing page that involves the whole product. Though we still have that, now we have specific landing pages. So if you want to promote immune health, if you want to promote cardio health, if you want to promote one form of the business or the other, now you can build specific or tailor-made landing pages and send them to your prospects to address, so that they can address only that particular niche that you have in mind. So today, like we have in our on our ad, we are going to look at how to set up a simple landing page, and how you can promote that landing page to your prospects. Now, if you come to landing, so if you go to landing page, you will see this. You see, you will say this. You might not, if you don't have any, don't worry. Soon as by the end of today, definitely you will have at least one landing page that you can start working with. However, you will see this, you will see landing pages, you will see launch page builder, you will see landing pages, you will see launch page builder. Now, if you can recall yesterday, if you can recall last week, during our training last week, I said one of the fundamental things that you need to do is that you need to customize your landing page. Your landing page you must own your landing page, right? You must own your landing page. So by default, FLP360 is designed to pick your data, right? It's designed to pick your data. Your data that we have with us is designed to pick it, because once we have your ID, like, it's designed to pick those data and give you a slight customization. But I tell you, you still need to do some work. Last week, we talked about having a landing page that can introduce you. So how do I customize my FLP360? So I want you to come here. When you go to landing pages, don't go on launch page builder first. Don't go there. Just come to setting. You will see this setting gear here. Click on the setting gear. If you click on the setting gear, it will open up your personal information. So the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to do is that you need to properly, and in a professional manner, introduce yourself. In a professional manner, you need to introduce yourself. Remember, the difference between contact marketing and online marketing is that in contact marketing, the person is before you. But in internet marketing, you are not seeing the person, but the person is going to read the content. So you want to ensure that, yes, you are communicating. You want to present yourself in such a way that the person is not seeing you, but you want the person to feel you. You really, really want the person to feel you. So the first thing you need to do is tell us your name, right? Tell us your name. When you tell us your name, your first name and your last name. So you put your first name and your last name here. If I click on it, you can see is I go back and I put Daniel. I go back, I put Daniel. Yes, I had Obinna there. I put Daniel Obinna Ikechukwu. So you can quite edit it. So put your name on your own now. If you don't have any yet, put your name. Now, tell us about yourself. This particular about you can only take 250 words. It can only take 250 words. So it's like those days in school, they will ask you in 250 words, tell us about yourself. In 250 words, tell us about yourself. Now, this is not where I went to school, or no, you are a business person, So look for how to connect with your prospects, right? You need to connect with the people that are going to visit this page. And this connection will be in line with the niche that you want to build. So what is the niche that you want to build for your business, right? It's not a function of when you join, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm saying, even if you're joining today, what is that niche that you are building? What is that niche that you want to present, right? What is that? How do you want the internet to see you? How do you want the internet to see you? This is very, very key. It is very, very key. How do you want the internet to see you? How do you want your prospect to see you? How do you want people that will visit this site? How do you want them to perceive you and say, okay, this is how I want to appear? And it's called personal branding, right? We have talked a lot about this in the past when we did recruiting. So right, give us in 250 words how you want. Nobody can do this for you. Nobody. You know yourself well. So tell us a little about yourself in 250 words. This is mine. Young Ikechukwu, a management consultant, a professional network marketer with over 17 years of sales and marketing experience. My personal goal is to achieve work-life balance. So you just tell us about yourself, but remember that you are talking to somebody. Remember that you are talking to somebody, because there are some people like you out there. So don't forget you are talking to somebody. So once you can establish this, then you have started well. Then after that, I want you to look for a befitting picture of you. A befitting picture of you. It is not a party picture. It is not a picture that you are in a party, right? And it is not compulsory that it's a picture where you are wearing a Forever t-shirts. No, this is personal branding. This is personal branding. How do you want people to perceive you? You must not be with a bottle of aloe vera gel. No, that is not what this is about, right? This is about you attracting people. This is about you attracting people. You need to be able to attract people first. You need to be able to, and you don't want to do anything that will put them off. Even before they read your story, they said, no, don't want this. So you need to put a very, very befitting picture, and you need to be you are a professional. You are a professional. Even if you are just joining today, I am telling you, you are a professional. So you need to appear, you need to look professional. So look for that picture. So if you click to a file in your, or a folder on your laptop, where you can choose where that picture is. If you don't have a picture, go and snap a picture today. If you don't have a professional picture, go and take one. Go and take one today. Go and take one today and put there. Now, once you are done, don't forget at this point, save everything, save. So you save. Once you save, good. Once you save, you have done the first aspect. You've done the first aspect. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to save. Now, once you finish this, congratulations, you have done the first aspect of setting up your personal landing page. Now we go to the socials. Last week I talked about, yes, I mentioned branding yourself. I am an advocate of having this synergy between your social media pages, right? All your social media pages, I want to see this synergy. I like to see this synergy. So if we go to your Facebook, if we go to your Instagram, if we go to your Twitter, can we just open the three and without even thinking about it, we know it's the same person. we know it's the same person. It's still in line with personal branding. So this is where, remember I said you need to own it. You need to own it. You need to own it. That's what this whole page is all about. It is about you. It's about you. It's about how you want to present. So go to your Facebook page. Go to your Facebook page, go to the address bar, copy your Facebook page and put it here. Copy your Instagram page and put it here. And copy your Twitter page and put it here. Right? So on these 3 spaces, ensure you copy the URL of your personal Facebook, of your Instagram, and of your Twitter, and put them in the spaces or on the spaces provided. Once you are done with that, come back to this and click save. Now, once you've done this, voila, you have done well already. You have done well already. But there is one important step that you need to take. One more step, one more very, very, very important step that you need to take. Then we need to give your page, we need to give your website a name. We need to give your website a name. Now, people don't understand the importance of having an FLP.com web address. It is key. It is very, very important. It gives you integrity. It gives you a lot of integrity that the company that you identify with, the company that you partner with, that you have the company.com websites or domain name. It is, in fact, it is an honor. It is a big, 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 big honor. So what you need to do here is that you need to come and choose the name. You need to come and choose the name that you want, the domain name that you want that web address to come with, that you want your website to come with. Right? You are given the free hand to do that. You are given the free hand to do that. So if you don't have any there, just come here and click add new. You see, if you click add new, right? If you click add new, it will open up this for you. You can say, I want to call my site Alo Health. So it will be alohealth.flp.com. If that name is available, you will see it here. Website is available. If it's not available, you will also see that it is not available. If it's not available, you immediately see that it is not available. You see, I call this Life Changer. Life Changer is already the name of one of my pages. Life Changer is the name of one of my pages. So it is telling me website is not available or is invalid. So once you see this, just have it at the back of your mind that this name has been taken by another FVO. The name is not available. So just come and change it. Just come and change it. See, I just removed the R. I called it Life Change. Lifechange.flp.com. That name is available. So again, you have the privilege to choose the name you want to call your site. So choose a name that you know that can trend. Choose a name that you know that when you send it to people, right? When you send it to people, definitely they will say, wow, let's check this out. However, by default, FLP360 will use your, by default, FLP360 will automatically use your ID. You can see, FLP360 will automatically use your id.flp.com. So if you don't choose a name, right? If you don't choose a domain name, FLP360 will automatically assign use your ID as the domain name. So it will be your id.flp.com. I think that's fair enough. That's fair enough because your ID is unique to you. The way your domain name is unique to you is the same way that your ID is unique to you. So if you don't know any name to choose, definitely if you're comfortable with your id.flp.com, that is also fine. But I tell you from experience, choose a name. Choose a name, because if you choose a name, it also gives your site more integrity. However, if the site comes with a domain name that is just numbers, people will suspect it. People will be thinking, okay, this one that the domain name are just numbers. You see, is it scam? What is this? What is this stuff? So they'll be reluctant. They'll be reluctant to go on that page. They'll be reluctant to go on that page for fear of scammers, for fear of so many things that is happening on the internet today. So choose a name, and choose a name that you know will sell. Choose a name that you know will sell. So once you have that name, save it. Save it. Now, at this point, I want to, okay, I think I should be able to handle that here. Now, if you have more than, like you can see here, I have three fundamental web addresses. I have three fundamental web addresses. From these three web addresses, I can come up with different versions that we'll see in the next few minutes. I can come up with different versions just quickly, just tweet them a little to represent exactly what I have in mind and what I am looking at. However, irrespective of the number of web addresses that you have, only one, you can enable all of them, but only one is there by default. The meaning is that once your web address is called up by anybody, by default, if the person is not specific, it is just that one that we open. And this is the one that you are seeing here. Is the one you can see. All these other ones are there. So the one that is there by default is the lifechanger.com, and you can see it's here by default. So is your default, that is the default web address. That's the default web address. So all things being equal, somebody goes in and the person is not specific. The person did not specify the particular web address. So it is this one that will open. Is this one that will open. So once you are done with that, like I said here, you save. Now, once you can save this, the meaning is that the basic components, the very, very basic components of your landing page has been set up. The very basic, I'm saying it again, the very basic components of your landing page have been set up. Once this is set up, you are good to go. You are good to go. You are good to start promoting. You are good to start promoting. You are good to start sending this particular page to people. You are good to start sending it to people. So let me go back. Now that is how to set. That's the first thing you do when you want to set up. That's the first thing you do when you want to set up. So you tell us who you are, right? You tell us who you are. You customize your socials. You customize your socials, and you pick a name. You pick a name. Now, once you have done that, if you now really want to diversify, there is nothing stops you from promoting this. Let me show you what we did last week. Last week we talked about, okay, if I just created, I just went to my favorites. I went to my favorite. This was what we did last week. I said from your favorites, you can create call to action buttons. So you can start sending things to people, and you can see one of the first thing that you see here is your page. The first thing that you see here is your page. This was what we did last week, your social link builder. So your page, on your page, now you can come and select. You see, you can come. These are all the landing pages, all. So you can come and just select one of those landing pages. So once you select one of those landing pages, you can decide exactly what you want to do with them. Remember what I said last week. Remember what I said last week, because once you select anything, don't forget. If I pick this guy, now this was what we did. Like, so I just picked this landing page, right? I just picked this landing page, and it's asking me that are there additional things I want to add. We did this. This was what we did last week. In case you're joining us this week, this was exactly what we did last week. So you can put any description. I'm saying our goal is to help youths live the life that they have always dreamt of. Now, this is what I have today. So if I save it, we did this exactly last week. If I save this like we saw last week, it will go to your favorite. It will go to your favorite, and from your favorites, you can now send it out. Yes. You see, it has come to my favorites. This is it. You see, it came out as a simple content, because what is there is Alu Lifestyle. That is the name of the page. And I am saying, okay, our goal is to help youths live the life that they have always dreamt of. So you can share this, right? You can share this to any group. We did this in the first class. I'm not going back to it again, because that is, I mean, we are progressing. Like I said, we are progressing. Our goal is to make sure that you understand every aspect of FLP360, especially with the marketing tools, that you can use. So you can copy this web link and you can send it to anybody. You can send it to anybody. You can share on Facebook, you can share on Instagram, and you can share on TikTok or X, and you can create a short link for it. So let's continue. Let's go back to the landing page. There's one other thing I want to show you today. I want to show you today about the landing page. Now, like I said earlier, FLP360 avails you that opportunity to have variations in your landing page, to have variations. So these are simple things that you can do after setup, proper setup, after you've set up your personal page. So you can just come back and create and launch a page. So you launch the page builder. So you come and launch the page builder. So once you click on this, now there are three, like I said, there are three fundamental templates that FLP360 have made available for all of us to, like the name is, they are templates. And a lot of people have said, CSM, this template is not adjustable. These templates, I can't There are so many things I want to do with it. I can't do with it. I can't do that with it. Now, maybe in our next lesson, I will show you, if time permits today, I will show you how you can turn this whole page around to something that will wow you. And you will be amazed by the kind of, when we are done, you'll be amazed by the kind of page that you will have at the end of the day. So there are three types. There is the shop page, there is the opportunity page, and we have the multi-purpose page. If you don't know which is which, right, you can just move around. You see, if you move your cursor on this, you can see this is allo benefits, this is opportunity, and this is the replicated side. Or you can come here, use these filters. You say, okay, I want this. You see, if you say I want the shop, you see that of the shop. So when you say shop, the meaning is that the page is product dominance. The page is product dominance. So let's say you want to promote a particular product. If you want to promote a particular product or some series or some combo of products. So what FLP360 is suggesting is that this is the best template to use. This is the best template to use. Okay, but if you look at it and say, okay, I want the opportunity. So FLP360 is telling you that, okay, for the opportunity, this is the best template to use. But you look at it and you say, our business is standing on double tripod. So I can't talk about the opportunity without talking about the product. So that is what we call multi-purpose. That's what we call multi-purpose. So FLP360 is saying, okay, this is the multi-purpose template that you can use. So it's a template that gives you the opportunity to talk about the business and the product in one template. So once you know this, it will go a long way to help you decide. So you now know the options. If you want to call back all the three templates, just say all, and they will all reappear. But if you want to, you can choose you can move across these filters and you will select exactly what you want the particular template that suits your need. I'm repeating it because you have a niche. You are not just creating landing pages. You're not just creating landing pages. You're not a graphic designer, right? You're not a graphic designer. You just want to create a page that will meet the need of your prospective customers. So choose the right templates to do that. So, and if you don't know what they are, you're just seeing them here, you don't know what they are, you can preview. You can preview each of the pages. You can preview each of the pages to see what it is. You see? You can preview each of the pages. You move around each of the pages to see what it's like. You see? So this is the product. This one is the product, the shop page. This is the shop page. So if we go back and we preview the opportunity, you see, this talks about the opportunity. This talks about the opportunity. And if this is not what you're looking for, you come back and you say it's multi-purpose. I want all joined together. So you can also look at this. You see, this is multi-purpose. This is multi-purpose. Now, having said this, how do you set this up? I mean, in 4 or 5 minutes, you can customize this. You can simply customize this so that you'll be able to send them to your customers. You can simply customize this so that you can, let's just do one so that you will see. Let's choose the product. Let's choose the products. Now, the first thing, you want to do, if you want to customize, is to click. I hope you saw what I just did. Let me go back a bit. Now, if you want to customize, so you click on the launch, you launch a page. Once you launch a page, you select the particular product you want. So don't preview, right? Preview gives you an idea of what the whole page is all about. But if you click select, right, you open a version of the page that you can properly set up. You open that version of the page that you can properly set up. So if you click on select, now the first thing it will ask you is, what do you want to call what is the name of your page? What do you want to call this? What do you want to call this page? Well, somebody should suggest a name for us. What do you want to call this page? Somebody should suggest. What do you want us to call this page? Hello, are you following me? Okay, yeah, Tina. So let's go with wellness. Let's go with wellness. So the name of the page that we are building today is wellness. Is wellness. Then the FLP360 will ask you, I mean, what is your dominant language? What's the language you want this page to come at? It all depends on what your language is. If your language is English, you put English. If your language is something else, just feel free to put the language. You can see we'll have different languages. If it's French, if it's Italian, whatever the language is, just feel free to pick the language. If it's Japanese, just feel free. But for us, it's English. So you have English. Now, it is key that you know that FLP360 wants you to be in charge. FLP360 wants you to be in charge. So it's asking you, do you want to enable page notification so that if somebody visits your page, right, do you want to get a notice that, yes, somebody just visited your page? So this is the key where you set it up. If you don't enable it, right, people will visit your page and you will not know. But if you enable this, when people visit your page, you will get a notification that somebody just visited your page. And even if you're not there, yes, FLP360 will record it for you, right? We record it for you as people visit your page, So if you go to the activity feed, here, so once people visit your page, once people visit your page, definitely it will record. So we enable this. We want to enable this, and voila, you need to click on create. If there's any need for you, if you don't like what you're getting, you can cancel. But you need to create. So if we create this, it will open up a page where we can further customize. You can see there's nothing difficult. There's nothing difficult about this. It's all about knowing the right buttons to press. You can see this is the name of our page, right? This is the name of the page that we are building, wellness, right? But from experience, I tell you, this is maybe small, slightly small. this is slightly small. I need, so let me see if it's no, this is centralized. Okay, no button to increase. Okay, to increase it a bit. So you can see the paragraph header button. So you can pick a size you want. Pick a size you want. So because it's the name of your page, so you want it to be slightly big. Now you are not done yet. You are not done yet. Remember, we said these are the basic steps, very basic steps that you need to set up your page. So come here, right? If you did not get the language right, when you chose, now you have this button here. You have this button here. So maybe you don't want to create, you don't want to have different, you don't want to do this job twice. You only want to do it once. So you can add additional languages. At this point, you can add additional languages to your sites. Somebody asked us the last time, okay, at what point can I add different languages? And I tried to answer that question that day, but I know we're going to get to this point. So this is the point where you add the languages. So you come here and add, you see, choose new language. So there are so many languages that you can choose from. So if you want your sites, you see, you visit a site, right? And you see, you discover that you can move from one language to the other, right? You can move from one language to the other. And as you move, the content of that site will automatically change to that language. So this is the place where you can add as many languages as possible. Also remember that the languages are also linked to the countries. So if you choose, if it's French, right, it's asking you, okay, which French are you talking about? You see, it says French Français. You see, French Français Anglais. You see, this is Algeria. So Algeria, Australia, French Australia. So because we have different dialects, so just choose right. This is French Côte d'Ivoire. This is French. This is French France. So French France. So you can choose French France or choose French Ivory Coast, or anyone you like. Is your choice. If you want to add languages, so let me add neighbors. Let's be patriotic and add Ivory Coast. You can see immediately I added it, it's changing. It's going to change everything to French. You can see. I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing. So you just need to do the work once, set it up properly. Once you set it up properly, definitely you can share that. So you can add as many languages as possible. And you are joining, you are saying, okay, I have friends in Italy, I have friends here, I have friends there. How do I get them to know what I am doing now? How do I get them to know? So don't bother about the language. Don't bother whether you can speak the language or not. The only thing that you need to bother about is, how can I set this on FLP360? So the first thing to bother about, do I have an FLP360? Which is $20, guys. And the first month is free. The second one is, okay, how do I set up the basic things, which is what we are doing now? So just do it and you share the link with them. So you save it, it goes to your favorite, and you can pick it and share on Facebook. You can share it on Facebook. You can share it on LinkedIn. You can share on X or Twitter, and you can just copy the short link and also share on WhatsApp. Most importantly, I'm saying you can share on WhatsApp. And the only way you can share on WhatsApp is that you copy the short link. When you copy the short link, you just take it to your status and you paste it there, and it's good. It's good to go. So if you discover that, oh, it's French, wow, what do I do from here? I can't go forward. I don't understand French very well. How do I? So come back to the drop down. So you can go back to English. You can see now there are two options. There are two options. So your site, the site that you are setting up already has two languages. It already has two languages. So, but for now, your primary language is French. So, but you can go back to English. So we are back to the language that we started with. So you just continue, right? You continue, and like I said, you can add as many languages as possible. If you think there's a mistake, this button here is for you to undo whatever you did earlier. And ladies and gentlemen, this button is very, very crucial. You see, this gear button here is the power of the landing page. This button is the power of the landing page. So everything on this landing page is controlled by these three buttons. Especially, this is the number one button. This is the number one button. If you're seeing where my cursor is, this is the gear button, the setting button of the landing page. This is very, very powerful. This is very, very powerful. So let's drop it and see. Let's drop it and see. So the name, remember, the name of our page, is here already. This is the URL because I have so many pages. So I have so many pages. So this is the URL of the page we are building, right? This is the URL of the page we are building. This is the topic. Sorry, this is the title of the page that we chose earlier, wellness. And you can add any description here, any page description here. We can say, this is my favorite line, you know, our goal is to make you look 30 when you are actually 50. So you have this. Let's say it's the description. Let's say this is your page description. It can be anything. It can be anything, guys. It can be anything. To be as creative as you can, as you want to be. Now, this is an integral part of FLP360. So what are the keywords that you want to have here? Because keywords help you to be visible. Without the keywords, you can't be visible. You can't be visible. So when people go online, right? When people go online and type those keywords, right? If people go online and type those keywords, with the keywords you have here, it will ensure that you are visible. So if people go to the net and type wellness, so let's say wellness. If they type wellness, yes, you have the chance of coming up, depending on how your page is, how often you visit your page, and how your page is promoted. So we have wellness, we have aloe, we have health, we have healthy living. You can have as many keywords as possible, but don't forget that you need to separate each of these words with a comma. You need to separate each of these keywords with a comma. Don't forget. Don't just type them like that. And you can have as many as possible. The more keywords you have, right, the more the chances that your websites, right, your website will be noticed. The more the likelihood that your website will be noticed. So once you are done by this, remember we enabled notification earlier. So it's showing us here that yes, we have enabled notification, and we can just go ahead and close. Now, if you look at it, I just closed it to save it, so I can go back to it because I'm not done yet. So this is it. So you come back. So the first aspect is the setting. The second aspect is the layout. The second aspect is the layout. Now, when you are building something specific, something unique, and you don't want to bore your audience, so you can simply say, okay, is there anything here? Let me go back to this. Is there any aspect of this template that I don't want? You can see this long story, right? You can see this long story. Is there any aspect of this that I don't want? Do I want my customer to see all these things? Is my prospect going to really go through all this, right? So the FLP360, you have the opportunity to trim it the way you want, and this is how you do it. So you come here and you click on layout. When you click on layout, you have the opportunity to remove whatever you want to remove, right? You say, I don't want shop now, but I tell you this is important because this is a call to action. This is a call to action, so I advise you keep it. So if it's someone that already knows you, so you don't want them to see your story, because remember some minutes ago, we wrote your story, right? And if you go down, let me show you again. If you go down on the templates, the story you wrote, yes, you can see the story you wrote is here. So you say, okay, I don't want them to know my story. They already know me so well. I don't want them to know my story. So I don't want them to read my story again. So you just come here and you close it. If you go back to it, you say it's applying changes. If you go back to it, your story is no longer there. The story is gone. It's gone from the page. It's as simple as that. Your story is gone from the page. It's gone. So you come back and you say, okay, fine. Let me begin to customize this site the way I can share it to suit the need of my prospect. So you go back, you click on. Now, when you want information from people, right? We are in the internet age, right? We're in the internet age. I mean, look at here. Look at the captured field. You have address, you have company, you have email address, you have first name, you have full name, you have last name, you have phone number. I mean, you don't want to bore the people visiting your page with all this. But there are some vital information that you need to collect from them. There's some very vital information that you need to collect. So I don't want your address. I don't want your company, right? I definitely want your email. I don't want your first name, but I definitely want your full name. Your full name covers both your first name and your last name. I don't want, yes, you can leave title I mean, we are Africans, right? We're in Africa. Title might help you, but again, if you don't want that, FLP360 will also give you the opportunity to remove it, so that your sites, right, the contact that you want from people are the very basic information that you strongly believe will help your business. Once you have their email address, you have their phone number, and you know what their full name is, I think you are good. You are very, very good. Very, very good to go. Now, having said that, let's go to our page again, the basic page that we are building. So these are still the very, very basic and elementary things that anybody can do. So you see, we have trimmed this tell me more. We've trimmed these aspects down. So we've removed all those things. So what you see there is name, email, and phone number. So it is now very smart. It is very, 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 very simple, and you can share it. You can begin to share it like this. You can begin to share it like this. So what you just need to do now is, if if this is exactly how you want it, now I want you to check. There's one basic thing. There's one basic thing that you must check. If you don't check it, your work is as good as not doing anything. If you don't check this, what I'm about to tell you now, your work is not finished yet. It's not finished yet. Now, I want you to go to this. I want you to go to this button, this call to action button, right? By default, again, I want you to listen to me. By default, this call to action button, is your shop link. By default, right? By default, it's supposed to, because it's your FLP360 page, right? Now, the way the system is designed, that automatically this is your shopping link. Automatically. But again, you need to be sure. You need to be very, very sure, very, very sure that it's your shopping link. You need to be very sure. So you click on it. So when you click on it, right? When you click on it, it will open. It will open. So you open. I want you to click on this. Click on open link. Click on open link. You want to be sure. You want to be really, really sure. Really, really sure. Because you don't want to docs and it is not your shopping link. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, by default, like I said, by default, this should be your shopping link. I mean, we've done all the testing with the team. By default, this should be your shopping link. So you click on it. When you click on it, you want to be sure. You want to be very, very sure. Very, very sure that it's working. Very, very sure that it's, yes. I'm trying to, okay. Let me go back, because like I said, this is the critical part. This is the critical part of why we are doing this. Don't edit it yet. Don't edit it yet, because you want to be sure. You want to be very, 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 very sure. Okay, I click again. Like I said, it's not directing me where I want it to direct me to. So now let's do the needful. Please and please don't assume. Don't assume, because we've had series of arguments about this. And I'm telling you from experience, don't assume. Don't assume. As you're setting up the page, just do it. Let me try and publish this page first. Let me try and publish this page. Okay, the page is published. Okay, now this is the page that we just made now, right? This is the basic page that we just created, landing page we just created together. And this is where my point is. So let me click on shop now. Okay, good. Now you can see, once you click on shop now, remember, let me show you this. So immediately I published, it came with my name to show that, okay, it is my site, it is my page, right? Daniel Ikechukwu, a forever business owner. So it's on my page. So definitely the shopping link that is attached should be mine. The shopping link that is attached, remember what I just did? It wasn't going when I was designing it, so I had to publish the page first. So you click it, you want to be sure. So once you click, ladies and gentlemen, the beauty of FLP360 is that from the comfort, we already know this, from the comfort of your sitting room, you can begin to build business, most importantly, online business in the different countries that are online, in the different countries that have online shop. So all these countries here have the online shop. All these countries that you are seeing here have the online shop. So you have to choose. The first thing now is choose your country of where you reside. Choose where you reside. So I'm not going to choose Nigeria because I think let me try it. We are all here now. Let me try it. So let's see whether it's up and running first. Okay, now you can see I chose Nigeria quite well, but it took me to the US page because I mean we went live on Titan and we are doing some technical we have some the technical guys are working on our page, on our shop. We need to set up one or two things that wasn't working properly. So this is you see, it took me. So the first thing you will see is that, okay, you will see that it is my shopping link. So it is correct. So it is my shopping link. So this is generated for the US. You can generate for all those markets that are there, all those markets that you saw earlier, all those markets you can generate your shopping link for all those markets. That is the beauty of FLP, of FLP360. All those markets that are online, you can begin to share this page with people, right? So what you just need to do, you can see what the web address is. Now, I don't know if you have noticed, I don't know if you noticed anything with this web address, with this URL that we just created now. So what FLP360 will do is that FLP360 will choose your default page .flp.com / the name of the landing page. / the name of the landing page. So that automatically becomes the URL of the new landing page that you just built. So you can begin now to share this, right? Share it the way we did earlier. Let me show you, because promotion is one aspect that we talked about that we will show you. We will repeat again, because especially for our non-managers, you need to know how to use these simple tools to share them, so that you can quickly, especially for the assistant supervisors, you can quickly begin to develop, sell products, and begin to build to supervisor, which is an integral part of our business. Now, let's say, okay, next week I will show us, I will show us how you can further customize this page, right? How you can further customize this page to just a single product page. However, if you are already on FLP360, if you go to your landing page, the home office have done a lot. The marketing team have done a lot. There are so many new product specific landing pages that we now have. Okay, I did this for Probi. We did this page for probiotics, for Probi. So you can have product specific. We'll look at this next next week. However, if you just go to your landing page, there are so many. The marketing team, global marketing team, they have done quite well. So you don't need to bother yourself at all. There are so many unique product related. So this is the one we just created now. You can see this is the one we just created, wellness. This is the page that you and I just made now. This is the page that we just made now. So it's simple. So this is on facial care. This is on facial care. This is on DX4. This is on aloe peaches. This one is on to gel. What is our goal? Our goal is simple. We want to ensure that these contents are out there for you. Our responsibility is to support you, give you that enabling environment for you to grow your business. So making these templates available makes the job easy for you. So what you just need to do is to get onto FLP360 and share these pages with your contacts, with your customers. That is for Super Green. This is for Sansatiables. We have for Aloe Gel, we have for Algae Plus. So almost all the products now have their unique landing pages. And like I said earlier, anybody to share this and begin to share this with as many persons as possible. So our time is well spent today. Thank you so